give a fuck. Who cares? Still gonna not fucking do it. Oh, bro, I don't want to spend the money on the fucking grocery. Well, stay fat. Then I'm sitting here with a bad back, can't even put my fucking socks on. Fuckers is gonna have to put a motherfucking gun to my head and blow my brains out to stop anything. So, fellas, I'm sitting here, man. Really just testing out this new camera setup I just got. Working on some things, upgrading the quality of the content, but the reason I'm sitting down today, fellas, is I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been going through it. As far as my body, man, my fucking other day I was in the gym and I was doing presses in my shoulder. Pain just shot down my shoulder crazy. Had to stop the workout and just call it, do some cardio, stretch it out, and then I don't know what happened, man. My lower back just strained the fuck out my lower back, and it's been killing me, man. I can't even, fellas, I was struggling to put my motherfucking socks on this morning. Like, I couldn't even bend over to put my socks on, so, and it got so bad, fellas, that I had to call out of work today, man. And man, I can count like on my hand. I've been in my job 4 years. I can count on my first hand how many times I called in or like didn't show up to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's been rough, man. It's been a rough fucking week. Even though that this shit been rough, even though that this week hasn't been ideal for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm still finding a fucking way, man. Like, finding a way to get shit done. Finding a way to, you know what I'm saying, still make this video. Finding a way to still get my ass up and at least go do some cardio in the gym, right? Finding a way to still meal prep. Finding a way to still hit my macros. Fellas, I remember a couple months ago when I got in my accident, man. In July, man, I got in a very, very bad car accident, as some of you may know, man, where I was literally chilling in a motherfucking Chick-fil-A drive-through parked, man, and this lady hit me full speed rear-ended me, made me hit another car in front of me. Thank God the car was in front of me. I probably would have lost my life, fellas. Say that shit lightly, but you know, the impact was crazy. And it really fucked me up, man. Like, I remember the day, man, like I was so locked the fuck in, right? I was in the best shape of my fucking life. I was in a Chick-fil-A drive-thru about to get some motherfucking grilled nuggets and mac and cheese. Trying to get a little high protein meal. If you don't know about the grilled nuggets mac and cheese combo, you sleep. I had woke up to, fellas, ironically, that day was the first day that I committed to waking up before 6 a.m., right? I talked about in a lot of my videos that I struggled, you know what I'm saying, with staying up late and sleeping in, staying up late, playing video games, beating my fucking dick all night, right? And just, you know, lack of productivity, man, not getting shit done. And ironically, fellas, the day that I got in my accident is the first day that I committed to waking up at 4 a.m. I remember it, fellas. Like, I had got up super early. I set like 3 fucking alarms. I woke up, did my cardio, actually filmed some content that day in the morning, right? Wrote down the shit I needed to do in my journal. That's the first time I started following a Google Calendar 100%, right? And I was being so fucking productive that day. Like, everything was just falling in line. I felt so fucking good. And then, boom, right? Fucking lady hit me full speed while I'm in a drive-thru, fellas. And it just completely ruined everything, right? And I remember, man, it was my first time writing in a journal. I don't journal much more. It was just something I experimented with. Me personally, now at this point, fellas, I like to just wake the fuck up and get to work. Maybe one day I'll add it back in at some point, but I know what the fucking objectives is on a day-to-day basis, so I don't feel the need to fucking journal in the morning. But if you do that, that shit is helpful. I remember the first day I did that shit, man, and I literally wrote in the first page, you know, the shit that I'm thankful for, right? Thankful to be in my own fucking apartment. Thankful to be, you know what I'm saying, in a financial situation that where I can live alone, right? Have my own car, right? Be able to move, be healthy enough to move and do what I do as I please. Like I wrote all of that shit the morning of the fucking wreck, fellas. The morning of the wreck, I wrote all of that shit that I was thankful for. And that motherfucking day, fellas, that motherfucking day is the day that fucking changed everything, killed all my fucking momentum, right? And it's not like I was motherfucking driving fast. It's not like I was out here speeding, right, fellas? I had a Dodge Challenger 2019 Burgundy. I had worked motherfucking hard for that car, right? Um, I've been working since I was 16, man. I started at chicken joints. I worked at fucking Chipotle, right? I've been working in food service for a long motherfucking time, right? And I'm not one of these motherfuckers that just like got a job just to say I got a job, bullshit it. Like anything and everything I fucking do, man, I'm trying to be great at, right? So when I was in the motherfucking chicken joint, wiping down the motherfucking tables, I was wiping the motherfucking tables down to the best of my ability. I was wiping every motherfucking crumb off that motherfucker, right? Every single crumb was getting wiped off. You know what I'm saying? And I remember my first job, man. My first job, I started working at Chipotle. That was my first job. I was like 16, man. I swear I was so happy to finally get a job. And the reason I wanted a job so bad, fellas, was because I seen my cousin, man. He worked at Little Caesars. And you know, when we stand with our parents, fellas, we got jobs at that young, we don't have no fucking responsibilities. I ain't gotta pay no motherfucking rent at 16. I ain't gotta pay no phone bill at 16. I ain't gotta pay no water bill at 16. Right? All that money we making at that job, that little $300-$400 check, right? You think you motherfucking rich, right? And we would just blow it on shoes, clothes, right? We would just blow it on bullshit. And I remember I was with my cousin one day. We went to like a sneaker event, like a sneaker con, I think it was. And the motherfucker was just pulling out bread, just buying whatever the fuck he wanted, right? Selling shoes, buying shoes, like he just had a stack of money, right, in his pants, right? Pause. Just had a stack of money in his wallet. You know what I'm saying? And he was just buying whatever the fuck he wanted to. And I remember I was sitting there, man, like I remember my mom gave me $100 to go to the sneaker joint, right? Just so I can have some money to maybe buy something, right? Or we went to the mall too. And I seen all the money he fucking had, right? I seen he was able to buy what the fuck he wanted. I seen all that shit. Like he can get any pair of shoes he wanted, sell any pair of shoes he wanted. It felt like in that moment he had so much freedom, right? And I remember watching that shit, and it just sparked something in me. Like, man, I'm sitting here with this $100 bill limited. Why the fuck can't I buy what the fuck I want when it comes to these shoes? Why the fuck am I not walking around with this motherfucking cash in my wallet? You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I didn't have a job. I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying, how he was getting all the money. But he was literally just working at fucking Little Caesars, right? Remind the fellas, we 16 at this point. We 16 years old, right? And ever since that motherfucking day, man, when I just had that $100 bill and the only thing I could buy is a motherfucking Nike hoodie, I remember I wore that shit every fucking day after I bought it, right? Every single day I was obsessed was getting a fucking job. Every fucking day I was just dead set on getting a fucking job, right? This is a time in high school, fellas, when I was still fat, right? I was still depressed. I was still a soft, you know what I'm saying, weak ass motherfucker. I had just quit football, right? Probably one of the most stressful times, depressing times in my life, right? I gave up a sport that I love so much, right? My biggest regret to this day, right? And I knew that once I quit football, fellas, my coach didn't really give a fuck about me, right? He didn't care that I quit. He was just on to the next player, right? And once that chapter of my life, once my football career ended, once I stopped playing football, man, like I struggled to find my way and find a sense of purpose. And I'm thinking about this shit 16 years old in high school. This is what's going through my mind, right? And the next objective was for me to get a fucking job because I wanted that freedom that I seen when we went to the motherfucking sneaker con, right? I wanted to be able to buy my own shoes. I wanted to be able to buy my own clothes. I wanted to be able to get my own car. I always wanted my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And it got to a point, fellas, I remember before I started working at Chipotle, I stayed in an apartment complex, and there was so many, like, different restaurants and shit nearby. And I didn't have a car at the time. I didn't have a license, fellas. I would get off of school, right, in my fucking hot ass hoodie, 90 degrees in Houston, Texas, right? Covering my fucking man titties, big as hell, fat as fuck, depressed, right? Looking for something to fucking do so that I can have some sense of purpose, some fucking drive, some objective to hit, right? I would walk down the motherfucking street 10, like 11, 10, 11 blocks down the street, just going from place to place, right? Hey, asking if they hiring, right? I went to motherfucking Panera Bread. I went to the motherfucking pool, the pool shark, the Radio Shack, the fucking Burger King, the McDonald's, the Walmart, right? And none of the motherfuckers would give me a job. I remember I was 16, bro. I was walking, trying to go find a motherfucking job. That's how bad I fucking wanted it, right? And eventually I finally got that job at Chipotle, fellas. And I finally felt when I got that first check, right? I finally felt what it was like to have my own shit. Even if that motherfucking check was like, man, that check was like $100, right? I was working like 2 days a week. I was fucking terrible at the job. But I remember, man, when I got that first check, and it was just the fact that I went to work and I got my own motherfucking money. It just sparked something in me, right? And I wanted more, and I wanted more, and I wanted more, right? And eventually, I lost my job at Chick-fil-A. My manager fired me because I was fucking bad at the job. It was my first job, right? The only thing I really cared about was the money, but I didn't care about the work that I had to put in to get the motherfucking money. I didn't realize when you at these jobs, you actually gotta fucking perform, right? It's my first job, fellas. So eventually, I basically get fired from Chipotle, right? I walked in one day. It was on my only shift for the week, and the lady told me I could go home. And at that point, I knew it was like, man, I wasn't coming back to this bitch, right? And for some reason, when that shit happened, that shit just lit another fire in me, right? Because I remember when I quit football, and the coach didn't really give a fuck, right? He just told me to put my pads in the office and sent me on my fucking way. And I remember when I walked into Chipotle and she told me to go home, and I called the next day and I said, look, son, I ain't coming back because you ain't giving me more hours. He was like, yeah, that's cool, right? Didn't give a fuck, right? That shit pissed me off. That shit made me fucking so mad, man. Right? That shit fired me the fuck up. And when that motherfucking Chipotle manager just hung up like it was nothing that I was leaving, made me feel like I wasn't worth shit. Just like my football coach made me feel like I wasn't worth shit when I quit. I sat there and I vowed I'll never feel this shit again. Every motherfucking thing I do, every motherfucking thing I touch, I'm gonna put my all into this shit. And these motherfuckers is gonna feel every fucking inch of beam in me. I don't give a fuck if I'm fucking wiping dining room tables. These motherfuckers is gonna pay, right? Now remember, I got my second job at a chicken joint, man. And in the moment that motherfucker gave me my opportunity, he hired me, man. I swear to God, I was wiping them fucking tables like a madman, right? Every motherfucking speck. I didn't give a fuck, right? I think I was making like $9 an hour at that point. And when I got to that motherfucking job, I was guns blazing, fellas. All right? I was going hard as fuck, right? I fucking refused for a motherfucker to feel like I'm not even worth a 1 day a week. I'm not even worth 4 hours, right? I made it my motherfucking mission to be good. And it's just a job at a fucking chicken joint. It may not seem like it's a lot, but at 17 years old, it was everything. Because I got tired of feeling like motherfuckers was looking over me. I got tired of feeling like motherfuckers didn't think I was valuable. All right? And eventually, I worked my way up in that motherfucking chicken joint to where at the age of 18, I was I was a motherfucking damn near running the motherfucking place, right? Because I didn't fucking stop. I never let the fuck up. I started making more money. I started getting that freedom. Started being able to buy what the fuck I want. I remember I was in high school. I didn't have a worry in the fucking world. I can buy any pair of shoes I wanted. I bought a PlayStation 4 with my own money. All of that shit, right? I just had money. Ain't had no fucking responsibilities. Right. And eventually that place shut down, right? And I had to go back to the fucking drawing board. But after that, I knew anything I fucking touched, anything I ever wanted to fucking do, I knew what kind of fucking effort I had to put into it, right? And that's the exact fucking effort I put in with the fucking gym. That's the exact fucking effort I put in to get to the best shape of my life. Right? When I started working out, again, I fucking became obsessed with getting abs, became obsessed with building muscle, having caps on my shoulders, became obsessed with tracking my calories. I became obsessed. I would consume motherfucking Christian Guzman videos, RJF fitness videos, taught myself how to track macros, got myself into shape. I ate, slept, and breathed motherfucking fitness. Right? And a lot of y'all are scared to become obsessed with shit. A lot of y'all are scared to put in the fucking work and actually put the input in to get the fucking results, man. When you want massive results, fellas, you got to take massive fucking action. All right? When you want to go from fat as fuck, 260 pounds, right? Depressed, no confidence, socially fucking awkward, didn't know how to hold a fucking conversation, right? Motherfuckers playing with me left to right, scooping my damn titties, the laughing stock, right? Not heard, not respected. When you want to go from that to fucking looking like this right now at this point, right? You got to put in massive fucking action. And I fucking became obsessed. Obsessed. I don't give a fuck what I had to do. I didn't give a fuck what I had to, you know what I'm saying? What I had to go through. Just like when I was working them fucking jobs and I was going hard as fuck. It's the same thing when I got to the motherfucking gym. Right? And I'm sitting here with this motherfucking back injury, right, fellas? I can't really do much. And it's making me think about how sometimes we take this shit for granted. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to put in no effort. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to put in the motherfucking work in order to get the physique that you know you deserve, to get the physique that you know you should have. Y'all want to do the bare minimum, right? Y'all motherfuckers want to do the minimum effective dose. What's the path of least resistance? Oh, I'm going to just go get motherfucking lipo. I'm going to just go get motherfucking Ozempic or whatever the fuck y'all be taking to lose weight fast. Y'all look up for any motherfucking solution to losing your fucking weight other than putting in the motherfucking work. Other than tracking the motherfucking macros. Other than drinking the only motherfucking water. Other than doing the fucking Stairmaster for cardio because you know that bitch hit way more than the treadmill. You don't want to put in the fucking time. You don't want to go to the gym twice a fucking day. Going to the fucking gym twice a day for me is nothing. A lot of you motherfuckers struggle to go to the gym once. I feel stupid if I don't go to the gym twice a day. Right? And I'm sitting here with this motherfucking back injury, can't even put my motherfucking socks on. Right? Wishing I can train like a fucking animal. Wishing I can do the shit that I know I can do in the gym. Right? And it's fucking with my head. It's fucking with me. Right? It leaves me with a sense of fucking, you know what I'm saying, emptiness that I'm not able to train how I want to. I can't even fucking stand up and make a fucking video because my back fucked up. I had to call in to work today. Right? But you know what the fuck that means though? You know what still happened today, fellas? I still got my motherfucking ass up. I still took my ass to the motherfucking gym and did some cardio and stretched for about 45 minutes, right? Still got out the motherfucking gym, made my first meal of the day, right? Tracked my macros, drunk my water, right? Got my steps in. Still in here setting up this motherfucking camera equipment, all with a bad back, right? Because I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I don't give a fuck what I gotta go through. I don't give a fuck what kind of pain I gotta put myself through. I'm going to do what the fuck is required to get to the next level. And right now, it just happens to be this motherfucking content. Right now, it just happens to be growing this motherfucking business. See, I've done the fucking jobs, fellas. I've done the fucking jobs. I've done, the fitness. I've made the fucking transformation, right? I'm on to the next thing, the next big thing, the new fucking standard, right? Trying to trying to take the next big step. And I'm so motherfucking obsessed with that shit that I'm sitting here with a bad back, can't even put my fucking socks on. Driving in pain, can't go to the gym, and I'm sitting there recording this motherfucking video. Why? Because these motherfuckers is gonna have to put a motherfucking gun to my head and blow my brains out to stop anything. Bad back, broken leg, broken arm, broken shoulder, lady hit me from the back. I will still fucking show up every fucking day. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if my back hurt. I don't give a fuck if I feel sick. I don't give a fuck if I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't give a fuck if I don't want to meal prep. I got a meal prep after this fucking video. I don't give a fuck. Do I want to do that shit? Fuck no. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm going to do what the fuck is required to make failure impossible. And in order to make the fucking change that you want to make with your physique, in order to get that fucking promotion at your job, because I know y'all motherfuckers be sitting here, man, why the fuck am I not making the money that I'm supposed to? Right? You motherfuckers is too busy trying to do your best. You motherfuckers is too busy trying to find the path of least resistance instead of doing what the fuck is required. You motherfuckers fail to realize that your best is subjective. Right? I could fucking run a mile in 6 minutes. Your best mile may be in 8 minutes. Who wins? Who wins? Who wins the fucking race? Yeah, you did your best, but you came in second place. Yeah, you did your best with that chick, but she still went with the other nigga. You did your best. You took her on the best date. You took her to the best place you knew. Right? You put on your best outfit. You did your best hairstyle. You put on your best cologne. And she still went with that other nigga. Why? Because your best is subjective. That nigga won. You didn't. Why? Because you didn't do what the fuck was required. You did all of that and you still fucking fat. You did all of that shit. Put the cologne, put the Givenchy, the Maison Margiela, whatever the fucking designer y'all niggas be wearing. And she still went with the nigga who wear the white tank top with a motherfucking camo beanie, right? With baggy sweatpants and just go to the gym, go to work, track his macros, go to sleep, and repeat it all over again. But you too busy flexing on Instagram trying to look like you got motion. Trying to fake like you doing what the fuck is required. And then you wonder why she with that nigga. You wonder why they laughing at you. You wondering why you still fat. And it's all your motherfucking fault. You niggas is soft, man. A lot of you niggas is soft. Right? A lot of you niggas is soft as fuck. And the moment y'all stop being motherfucking soft and realizing that nobody coming to fucking save you, your best is at work. Your best is fucking terrible. Your best is lackluster. Right? The moment you realize that shit and start doing what the fuck is required is when you gonna make the fucking change, man. It's when you gonna make the fucking change. I'm sitting here making this fucking video, man. I don't even want to be in this fucking chair right now. Right? I just want to go in my fucking bed and just get under the fucking blanket and go to sleep. And just rest and just cry about my back being hurt so bad. I said on my Instagram story the other day, man, I was like, man, yeah, probably the worst pain of my motherfucking life, and I'm still on this bitch smiling. Because nothing can stop the fucking momentum that I got going right now. And I'm not saying this shit to brag, fellas. I'm not saying this shit because I'm on a higher level than y'all, because I was just in your fucking position. When I got in that motherfucking wreck 2 months ago, I fell the fuck off, right? I gained 15 pounds. I stopped going to the gym. I was sitting there fucking depressed. I was in Austin, Texas for a motherfucking work trip. Hated every fucking day of my life, right? I let that little fucking wreck completely destroy my momentum. And now that I got it back, the shit is not going a fucking way. I don't give a fuck if my back hurt. I don't give a fuck if I'm tired, man. It's not gonna fucking go away. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. And you gotta stop giving a fuck about how the fuck you feel. Yeah, she cheated on you. Yeah, you fat. Yeah, you tired. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? Who cares, bro? Nobody fucking coming to save you, nigga. And fellas, I don't really got too much to say for this video, but to let y'all know, man, that whatever the fuck you going through, man, whatever issue you got, whatever problem you going through experiencing, your shit not fucking special, dog. Your problems ain't special. Everybody been through the same shit. Everybody that had back pain before. Everybody, these motherfuckers with worse back pain with me. These motherfuckers who can't even walk, sit up straight. I seen a lady today, God bless her heart. I seen a lady in the fucking gym today. It was an older lady. Could barely fucking walk. Got her motherfucking gym bag. Got her change of clothes in that motherfucking gym. Still trying to get it in. Bad back and all. So why the fuck would I be crying about my back hurting and I can't go to the gym and doing what the fuck I need to do, when she's still getting her motherfucking ass up and getting in there? And you niggas is crying because a chick broke your heart that you can't get in the gym. You niggas is crying that your job don't like you. That's why you can't get the promotion. It ain't they motherfucking fault. It's yours. Take a look in the fucking mirror. You have to increase your fucking friction. You have to increase your tolerance for bullshit, because bullshit is always going to be present. Nothing is ever going to be ideal, brother. Nothing. Nothing is ever going to go as planned. I bought this motherfucking whiteboard today. I was like, yeah, I got this motherfucker. Realized I had to open the box and I still got to set this motherfucker up. It said I need 3 people to set it up. That shit ain't ideal for me. Right? I wanted to make a video on the whiteboard today. I am not. Because that motherfucker's not mounted yet. So what am I going to do? Not make a fucking video now? No. I set this motherfucking light up, set this motherfucking camera up, sat down, and made the motherfucking video. It wasn't ideal. Wasn't the best situation. Wasn't the perfect storm. But you still gotta fucking do what was required. I know I gotta get a video up, so it's getting fucking recorded. I don't care. So stop being soft. Stop feeling fucking sorry for yourself. Stop looking for the perfect storm. Stop waiting for the perfect time to post a fucking video. Stop looking for the perfect workout plan, the perfect diet plan. You niggas ask me all the time, oh, what are you eating today? I don't give a fuck. Who cares? You're not gonna fucking do it. I can give you my full day eating from fucking start to finish, and you still gonna not fucking do it. Oh, bro, I don't want to spend the money on the fucking groceries. Well, stay fat. The fuck is you asking for? Niggas just like to make y'allself feel good, bro. Oh, man, I would love to know what you eat so I can put it in my notes and never fucking do it. Oh, yeah, man, I just couldn't give up the motherfucking alcohol. I really got to stop drinking? Ah, I gotta give up them brownies. Ah, I can't stop eating them Big Macs, man. Ah, I really gotta stop, huh? Niggas bury the bullshit is so fucking easy. Fellas, I need you to fucking remember, man. The more friction, the more fucking progress. The more obsessed you become with something, the more input you put into something, the more fucking results you gonna get. In order to get what most motherfuckers don't have, you gotta do what most motherfuckers will not do. Most motherfuckers is not tracking their macros every day. Most motherfuckers is not waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Most motherfuckers is not filming a video when they don't feel like it. Most motherfuckers is not reading books. Most motherfuckers is not talking, is not putting women to the side, sacrificing that shit. I'm not where I want to fucking be yet. Why the fuck would I be? Why the fuck would I be trying to talk to a chick? And the moment you do that shit is the moment you gonna see the fucking change come. But until then, you gonna stay the fucking same. Because you can't put down the fucking Big Mac. That's the fucking video for the day, man. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.